Th- This video here is based on a topic I like to get on. It's talking about physical reality. Physical reality. All right. Physical reality and the egos within. So it's called physical reality and the egos within. Okay. When we first come into this reality, we had to come into this reality in a physical body that was selected by us that we don't remember doing into our physical bodies, the parents we chose to be the parents to give us the flesh that we need to hold this soul in it. So your mom and them gave you the flesh, the clothes, the cloth. They gave you the cloth when you decided to into them. They gave you the cloth when you decided to enter their body. So once you were fashioned into this physical reality, because you have to be a physical to exist in this physical reality, you start to see things and you start to learn things only due to what people have been telling you. It's not because you were naturally to learn a damn thing. So when I look around and I notice with people, it's at the jobs, it's at especially at work, it's at job, it's at in your family, it's at family reunions. I noticed it. It's at any type of events, but mostly, events, jobs, and things like that. People tend to want some type of accolade. They want to win something. They want to see, look at my award. Look at me. I'm in charge. Look at me. I'm the boss. Ain't nobody a boss like me. Look at me. I'm this. And that's ego driven. That has nothing to do with logic or that they smart. It has something to do with their aggressive pursuit to have a physical title in a body that they ain't gonna even have forever, because they gonna die, like we all gonna die. So whenever little time they hear they fighting for people to hold their nuts, or they motherfucking have a people running around scrambling like a slave, that's their whole life. But then they want to make it seem like to you that they happy. They want to make it seem like to you that they on top of shit, because they take accolades, the shit that they or I'm the boss, or I'm this or I'm that, to another level, because in outside of that they ain't shit. So they gotta have some type of title as a boss or something, because if they didn't have that, what would they be? Nothing. To them, they would be nothing. But to a regular person, a real person, a human being, or whatever the fuck, they don't care about all of that, because they get their enjoyment through the natural things in life. You know, just common courtesy, natural shit in life, and they move along doing everything that person does, but effortlessly without all the ego. You see, it's too much ego out here, and it ain't enough logic. So you got all these people that get into this physical reality and they scrambling. It's like when I open my eyes every day, I look at the scramble that everybody do, including myself. It's like everybody running around scrambling. And they running around scrambling for what? So they can get something physical that they can show other people they have, or they could feel good about it. Now let me give you an example. I ain't saying you're not supposed to not want nothing. I'm saying want something, but that's your motherfucking personal preference. Nobody have to give a fuck if you won an award. Nobody has to give a fuck if you got this, because it's your shit. It's the whole, everything that you do is you. It shouldn't be pushed upon other people. And I'm talking about from your rewards to your title as a boss or nothing. It shouldn't be pushed on other people. You should just be learn how to be a person, as opposed to being like some illogical robot clone with some emotions. Illogical robot clone with emotions. Bitchy ass emotions. But anyway, nonetheless, when you're dealing with that, the people just don't know how to be. That's why you don't see me, whether I'm at work or not, you don't see me trying to go against the grain. You know why? because it don't matter, goddammit. It's just like this. It's like this. People make shit matter that don't matter, and then it becomes something that matters. So that's what I do every day. I look at everything around me that don't matter, but people made it matter. And if you motherfucking put energy into anything, it's going to matter. But when you think about it, it really don't matter. You know? So at the end of the day, I'm not finna put all my energy into somebody because they want to have a title and act like they the boss and all this and this. I'm the boss and look at me and ego. Let them waste their energy on that shit. And then when they retire, get old, and just when they think they're gonna enjoy themselves, they croak. Because all their life, they was ego chasing, working, busting ass for a company that'll fire you tomorrow, just so they can get old and then croak. Listen, that's what the fuck it is, right? So my whole point is this: why even give a fuck? Like, do what you gotta do, but hey, turn that shit down some. That ego, turn that shit down, because at the end of the day, if you got kids, they ain't gonna remember nothing about you but that you worked all the time. They ain't gonna remember shit else about your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna take your little life insurance money and fuck that up too. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. That's what people live for. You live for that outcome. See, me, I live for I don't give a fuck outcome, nigga, long as I'm comfortable. I'm not finna stress about it. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers wanna stress, you take that shit over somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck I do, it ain't finna be nothing like everybody else do. You know, that's how come you become original. Cause it ain't finna be like, I'm not finna sit in here and run around. I didn't lost more shit than most people didn't had. I guarantee you that. My bad days are some people good days. You understand? So what I'm trying to tell you is, what you do in life only matters because you want it to matter. Don't nothing fucking matters ever. It's just what you want to matter. And then it's the people in power that make things matter that don't matter. So anything could matter when somebody make it. So in other words, let's get into science. If I'm comprised of matter and another person is comprised of matter, then we're physical matter. But if this person and the next person ignores the third person, then the third person is there, but they don't matter. So when you got Kim Kardashian shows, all these reality shows, and these people, they don't matter unless you get them attention. Then they matter. But if you just say fuck that show, then it disappears because it never mattered in the first place. You made it matter. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So when people go to work and they be like, I'm the boss, I'm the biggest boss there is, I'm the boss, they making some shit that don't matter. Why it don't matter? I'll tell you why it don't matter. Because it wasn't your idea. So if you're a boss, it wasn't your idea to create that position. It was somebody else's idea. You just fitting in a role, play your good monkey role. So you in that position. But it don't matter because it ain't from your mind. It's from somebody else's. But you can show a matter of concern by simply just being a normal person and don't let the shit that don't matter over supersede your motherfucking humanity. You know what I'm saying? I just like you get off work, that's it. Cause it never matters. You just doing some shit so you can get some motherfucking money. You ain't going home finna motherfucking go home and start taking your job to the house to the point you turn your whole house into a goddamn office, is you? Because if you do, that's sad. Because guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get old one day and you gonna croak. And you don't know all the time that you spent was countless hours at a job that didn't matter. And I'm going to tell you why. No job on earth matters because a motherfucker gave it to you. You know what? The only thing that matters is your existence. That's the only thing that matters. Everything else you do is just protocol. That's all it is. Only thing that matters is your existence, finding out how great it is, how great you are as a person, and move through life and don't be taking every little thing so serious that really don't matter.